The studio is empty, so I'm just going to do like a brief cover of the students' artwork, because they pieced it all together for the formative assessment, which is kind of like the crits for the tutors. This is, I think this is Gloria's work. I want to do an interview with all the artists, if they're interested. And this is, I think his name's Glenn. I quite like this thing. He's obviously going to put it in a frame. It's like a clock. This artist's kind of messing with organics and making trees, making a forest really. And it's kind of like a wigwam, some kind of organic thing. She's made it out of cardboard and things there. That's my piece. I think you've seen that in the other video there. I just hung it all on the wall. So I'm going to back these drawings I made onto card. So it's like suspended, kind of looks like a fruit bowl but made of metal. Reminds me of Escher's drawings. Her wall's a lot more professional looking than mine. She's produced an enormous amount of work. I quite like these abstract paintings, and kind of like the bits of light at the bottom that are coming out. And this I like. She's done some kind of, I don't know how she's done it, but she's made like a glue replica, latex replica of a tin can. That's pretty interesting. Nicola Matthews, that's the thing. And then look, she's even got like a professional looking thing. It's good though, because you look at other students' work and then you realise kind of how you should be designing your own. It's kind of like a an organic face coming out of something. More videotape sculptures from this artist, Christine Olsen. And then this is Diane Broughton. I think you've seen most of this on the other videos, but I haven't seen that. She's doing like a Damien Hirst skull but textiles. Kind of reminds me of a death shroud or something. That's quite reminds me of the skinning of St. Matthew. That's pretty. The way it's hung there, it's quite disturbing. This kind of spear through the head. There's just a knitting needle there. It's quite disturbing, that one. If she linked that to other pieces, that would be a really powerful piece of art, I think. It's a painting. I think this is just I think this is Nicole Matthews' work again. She's spread out a lot. Because I know that she does Gillian Waring, and that's Gillian Waring there. So. That's good. I don't know anything about this artist. I don't think she comes in that often. I've only seen her once. So. But that's it. That's basically everybody's formative assessment. Well, in my studio anyway. Some of it's interesting. Some of it's kind of, I think, just developing towards something. And that's it. Not a huge amount of space, but I don't need a lot. because I'm only painting. So I'm doing a text piece on this, so I'm going to motion this today and start another text piece. Kind of like my tutor said, maybe you should include a kind of statement about what the work is about, because people won't necessarily understand. But I'm going to have to write one of those up, I think, and then simplify it down to a series of 3 or 4